It is raining heavily, and the background noise that you hear, that's rain. Hey guys, welcome back to Money is Blind podcast. It is yet another rainy day here in Calicut, Kerala, and it is 11 p.m., the usual time when I press on the record button to record this episode of Money is Blind podcast. The show where blind and visually impaired persons can learn everything about entrepreneurship, online businesses, content creation, and much more. So, as promised yesterday, I'll be talking about this app, Imaging Edge. That's the name of the app. It is available in iOS and Android, and it is developed by Sony. And the main purpose of this app is to remotely control Sony cameras. So, all the mirrorless Sony cameras that you can purchase in the market right now, and most of the cameras which were launched back in 2015, that's 8 years ago, all of those cameras which have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or any kind of connectivity, it can be controlled using this app. It has very low ratings in the App Store. I think it is 2.5 or something. These apps make Sony mirrorless camera accessible to blind and visually impaired persons. So if you have been following the show, you will know that I have purchased this incredible tiny vlogging camera, Sony ZV E10, and I've been recording videos for my YouTube channel with this camera for the past 1 week now. It is a beautiful, wonderful camera, but it is not accessible. There's no built-in screen reader. I think the menus are dark in color, the background is dark in color, and the fonts are light, but I can't read it because I'm legally blind. I heard the Sony Alpha 7 IV, that camera, it's another mirrorless camera, but it is 200,000 rupees. That's almost 3,000 US dollars, 2,500 US dollars. That camera, I heard it is accessible. I think it has some kind of screen reader built in, but I think it is a beta version. But this camera, the Sony ZV E10 that I bought, it has no screen reader. But when you connect it with this app, Imaging Edge, I can shoot videos, I can take photographs, I can change all the settings, like I can change the exposure, change the frame, the shutter speed, the aperture, the ISO, the frame rate, the file format, the quality, everything. I can do it using my iPhone in which this app is installed. Another beautiful thing, I can import all the photos and videos that I've taken in the Sony camera to my iPhone, and it happens wirelessly with the press of just one button, and then I can share that photo or video directly from my iPhone to all social medias like YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Twitter, and all the other ones. So apparently, in order to connect it with the camera, we need to scan this QR code. So the Sony cameras have a settings. The menu system, it is a big one. The menus are divided into pages and tabs, and each tabs have multiple pages inside them. So you have to go to this tab which is labeled as network, and there you will have to turn the airplane mode off, enable Wi-Fi, Bluetooth inside the camera. Yeah, it comes with Wi-Fi and Bluetooth, and after that you have to install this app in your iPhone or Android phone, and then the prompts are easy. It will prompt you to scan the QR code if it is a new camera, or if it is an old camera like the Sony A6000, the Alpha Series 6100, or those kind of cameras, you will have to enter the Wi-Fi SSID and its password, which you can find inside the camera. But in my case, I was using the Sony ZV E10, and so I just had to scan the QR code, and for that I had to ask my wife's help. And once the scanning was done, it showed up. I think the product registration also happens seamlessly once you scan the QR code. So once the scanning is done, it shows all the connected cameras in this one app, And then there are two main functions. We can either import the photographs and videos, or we can remotely control the camera using this app. Let me share this cool thing with you guys, alright? So even if this camera is turned off, if it is not in airplane mode, if the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth were enabled and then we turn off the camera, we can use this app to turn the camera on and start recording. So how cool is that? So if you can set the exposure, make all the changes in the settings on how you want your frame and video to be, you can set it on a tripod, turn it off, and mark the spot that you need to stand on, measure it with your feet, or use some other furnitures where you need to stand or sit. Go back to your position, take out your phone, open this app, and you can turn the camera on. It is a cool feature if you ask me. And apart from turning the camera on, you can take photographs, capture the frame, change all the settings. Not all the settings, all the camera controls you can change. And if you are partially sighted, you will be able to figure out how the camera sees inside. So you can make adjustments to your position if you are partially sighted using this app. By the way, Sony ZV E10 also comes with a flip out screen, but being legally blind, we won't be able to use it. And another problem that I'm facing big time is my squint. I developed this squint in my right eye because that's the eye in which I started losing my vision first. I always fix with my left eye, my good eye, and the right eye, it kind of deviates. My son and my family members, all of them kind of hide this fact from me, but my son, he is just 7 years old, and he, as we all know, they are not good at hiding facts, and he was honest, and he watched some of the videos, and he said that in almost all the videos, 90% of the time, my eyes will be squinted. So the fun fact is that the YouTube channel, Dr. Prasoon, that audience, all those health conscious, Malayalam speaking persons in Kerala and all over the world, they don't know that I have this eye problem. They can see my eyes squinting. They don't know that I am legally blind. They don't know that I am filming these YouTube videos with the help of a personal assistant and editing it with the help of the personal assistant again. So I haven't revealed that fact to my audience so far. By the way, we are about to reach 300,000 subscribers in YouTube. And that journey has been incredible. So that's pretty much it. That's everything that you need to know about Imaging Edge, the app which can make Sony mirrorless cameras accessible to blind and visually impaired persons. We won't be able to change all the menus and access all the menus and change everything, but you can take photographs, shoot videos, import photographs, videos, and share it in social medias with this app. That's what you can do with this app. So if some of you guys are interested in photography and videography or content creation as such, I would recommend you to go for a Sony mirrorless camera and then control it with the help of this app called Imaging Edge. But I don't plan to use it much often because I hired a personal assistant, and that makes my life easier. And if you're wondering how to launch your first online business, don't forget about the course that's available on www.moneyisblind.com. You can go there, sign up, and get all the details on how a blind and visually impaired person can start an online business and scale it up to become a successful entrepreneur. So on that note, I'm signing off. Thank you so much for listening. We'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.